makes it easy. Oh my days. What have I just watched? Real Madrid 4. Sociedad 4. And we go through to the Copa del Rey Final by an aggregate score of 5-4. We have allowed Sociedad to turn up at the Bernabeu and drop 4 goals on our head top. Sociedad are shit! This is a team that has a negative goal difference in La Liga. They have played more games than they've scored goals. This is a team that got knocked out of the Europa League by Manchester United. They were severely outplayed by Manchester United. And it took us until the 115th minute for us to score the equalizing goal against them. Let me tell you something right now, chat. Real Madrid are shit. And we have properly been getting away with it. They showed the press box where usually the board members sit. I didn't see Florentino Perez towards the end of that game. I swear, he must have been in the back room sacrificing a virgin goat. Because nothing else can explain the performance that I saw today. Chat, I am pissed. Carlo out. I don't care that we won this game. I don't care that we're in the final. I don't care that we're still involved in all 3 trophies. I don't care what happens the rest of this season. Sack this manager. He is cooked. The football has left him. I actually think that Carlo is hurting his legacy by remaining at this club. He needs to just hand in his resignation. This guy, the tactics, shit. No adjustments. Why did he sub off Endrick when Endrick was having a good game? What does he do that impacts our games positively? What does he do? I do agree with some of the subs that were made at the end, but just tactically, we look so flat. We look so uninspiring. We have no system. This guy doesn't even do the eyebrow raise anymore. He's lost his aura. Carlo is no longer fit enough to be our manager. Carlo out! He should have been sacked after the AC Milan game. And I know that he's not going to go anywhere during this season. I personally think that Carlo is going to be our manager until after the Club World Cup. But for next season, get me somebody else. Get me Klopp. Get me Xabi Alonso. We cannot get much worse tactically. You might as well have me in the dugout. I would have us playing better football. I would have us looking a lot more competent. Defensively today, oh my days. The entire back line, shit. Let's start off. You know what's actually funny? Out of the back 4 that started this game, Lucas Vazquez had the best performance. Imagine that. Imagine Lucas Vazquez being our best performing defender. That first goal that Sociedad scored. I know that a lot of people are blaming Vazquez. You guys must be blind. Go watch that goal back. Look at why Vazquez was out of position. Where the hell was Raul Asensio going? He took a gamble. Asensio tried to win the ball back up the pitch. This guy goes on a dummy mission. He runs into the midfield, doesn't get the ball, and now Lucas Vazquez has to run inside to cover the middle because Asensio has just abandoned it. That first goal is solely down to Asensio. But he's been very good for us this season. Young player. Only has played, 15, 20 games? This is what happens with inexperience. So I'm not going to crash on him too much, but that was a bad mistake. And I get it. People don't like Vazquez, so automatically they want to blame him. But that was not Vazquez's fault, the first goal. Alaba. Oh dear. Alaba. It's time to learn Arabic. Assalamu alaikum. Go to Saudi. I need Alaba out of this club. He is cooked. Alaba is no longer a player that can be serviceable in important matches. And I'm glad that we played this shit defensively because it highlights the defensive revolution that we need at the club this summer. Trent Alexander-Arnold is coming through. Go get me Dean Huijsen. And go get me another center back on top of that. Get me Dean Huijsen and get me Saliba. Alaba today. Disaster class. Oh my days. Alaba was so shockingly shit today, I couldn't believe it. This guy looks so slow. His passing is all over the place. He's losing the ball in dangerous areas. Shocking. Camavinga. Brother, if I speak, they will call me racist. Another mistake from this guy that leads directly to a goal. Camavinga has massively regressed this season. And you guys know I rate Camavinga. I think he is a fantastic player. I think he has a lot of potential. This season, he is playing himself out of the rotation. He started at left back today because Fran Garcia needed a rest. Ferland Mendy is injured. We all know that, Camavinga could put in a good shift at left back. Today, it started off decently, and then he was just getting cooked. Oh my days. I cannot believe Camavinga with all these mistakes, bro. What a shit season it's been for him. I'm so disappointed, dog. The back line let me down. I don't blame Lunin for any of those goals, really. What was it, like 2 own goals or something like that? Just shocking defensively, bro. It's actually crazy, dog. The midfield today. Valverde, mid. How often do you say that? Seeing Valverde go out there and look like a deer in headlights is crazy to me. We all know how important Valverde is, but today didn't do good enough. I think Tchouaméni was solid. I think that the midfield did a very shit job of controlling the game, right? Because large parts of this match, you had Sociedad applying so much pressure to us. And let's be very honest, this is the 3rd time that we've played them. They've damn near outplayed us every single time we've matched up against them this season. I think Vinicius, bright spot this game. Vinicius actually had a good performance in the year 2025 because we've been waiting for months for Vinny to make an impact. Today, he looked good on that left wing, causing issues, beating the defenders, right? Got those 2 assists. The first one for Endrick, fantastic through ball. The cross for Jude, on the money. Vinicius had a good performance today. Rodrigo, non-existent. My guy was out there doing a 90-minute cardio session. Jude, solid. Got the goal, right? He also helped defensively. Jude is like an engine in that midfield. He does everything that we need. Wasn't the best performance, but it was solid. I think Endrick, another bright spot, right? Endrick scores another Copa del Rey goal. And I don't agree with him being subbed off. I think Endrick should have played a lot more minutes because he's not going to start any other game rest of the season. The next game that we have in this tournament will be the final. He's not going to start that. He's not going to start in La Liga unless there's an injury crisis. And he's not going to start in any of these Champions League knockout stage games. Endrick was solid today. That first goal that he scored, or he only scored 1 goal, but the chip, that's a proper striker right there. Man like Bobby Charlton. Sociedad were moving different to us. They were playing high line, pressing us up the pitch, and that allowed Endrick to find that space. And the Vinicius, again, what a 1 assist. Good ball. But he should have played more minutes. If he would have scored that bicycle kick, by the way, that bicycle kick that Endrick almost pulled off was mad. Like, that would have been crazy, chat. But regardless, look, shit performance. I'm not happy at all. Sociedad scoring 4 goals against us. When's the last time that we played good? When's the last time that we had a dominant 90 minutes? You watch Barça. Shit, you even watch Atleti. They both play better football than us. This season, we look lost. individual brilliance, and the dark arts. We scored 2 headers today. Tchouaméni scored a header, and then Rudiger in extra time scored the header that gave us 5 goals on aggregate for us to win it. But it's not good enough. How are we supposed to beat teams that are better than what we're going against? Bro, we struggled against Sociedad today. We struggled against Leganés. We struggled against Villarreal. For anybody thinking that we're going to just walk our way to the UCL final, you are an idiot. I still think that we should be winning it. I want to win everything. But imagine going against PSG in the semifinals with all that technical ability that they have with how our defense looked today. Shocking, bro. Carlo is no longer fit to be the manager. I hope that Florentino Perez took notes. I hope that he watched and that he was writing down transfers that we need. We need a defensive revolution at this club, and I need a new manager. The Copa del Rey is a tournament that I want to win. I've only seen us lift this trophy one time. I've been watching Real Madrid for 10 years. I've seen more UCLs than Copa del Reys. And now we're going to have to play Atleti or Barça? With the form that we're on in the final? Brother, yo, I'm telling you right now, we might get cooked. We might get sacrificed to the football gods if we don't fix up. This season has been so shit, I'm ready for it to end, bro. Imagine that. I just qualified for a cup final. I'm still involved in the title race. I'm still involved for the UCL. We have a chance to do the first ever treble, the treble, in Real Madrid's history. And yet, I want this season to end. Watching us is painful, bro. Watching us feels like a punishment. We got all these pieces, but none of them fit into this puzzle. There's no fluidity. It seems like there's no chemistry. The one thing that I can praise from this squad today is the way that we fought to come back. Even though we fell through a lot of adversity, but the fact that we even had to come back is a problem. We're playing Sociedad, who have been shit this season. Across 2 legs, they outplayed Real Madrid, but lost to Manchester United. I cannot believe it, bro. Carlo out. I think from their POV, they're going to be super annoyed about how this game went. Mind you, we entered this match 1-0 up on aggregate. They come to the Bernabeu, hostile environment, and they score 4 goals. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. Yo, this is probably the worst defensive performance that we've had all season. And that's saying something. Because I've seen some pretty awful defensive games from us. I think Sociedad, once again, they outplayed Real Madrid, but get nothing from it. Insane. I need you guys to get in the comment section. I want to know what you are saying for this match. Who do you think was man of the match as well? I think I'm leaning Vinicius. Maybe Jude, right? I'd say for man of the match. I think that they put in 2 good shifts. But this performance was so shit that I don't even care who the man of the match was. Point is, we move, right? We are now on to the Copa del Rey final. So, you know, look, it is what it is, man. One game at a time, I guess. Like, all that matters at the business end of the season is just getting the wins. But, I mean, these performances, I think they could look so much better when we have so much talent on the field. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and turn on those post notifications, man. Holla Madrid!